Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Taken in by Longoria. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks. And hold on there, he got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Cueto sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
That's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Hunter Pence. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Stepping into the box, Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rickards under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Jordy Mercer stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Dawa Lugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Cueto gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. popped up. Sandoval in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. So up steps Joey Bart now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, Brandon Phillips, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Fly ball into straightaway left. Demerit is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Austin Romine is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Travis Demaret.
First delivery to him on the way. Cueto into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Rickard. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Demaret will be there to make the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Yastrzemski is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. To third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cameron Maybin. He comes in over. For one on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jordy Mercer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder, number 8.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get up out for a second time. And now here's the 3rd time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Here comes the first pitch. Rocket to third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's 1-2. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ball game for San Francisco. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
So now to the plate, Joey Bart. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes DeMerit, still going back. Adios, pelota. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, He'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter number
Here's
6,
Brandon Phillips.
second baseman, Brandon.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
was taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
The batter, number 45, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Tigers,
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Darla Lugo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. To the second baseman, Phillips. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
the batter, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at Longo to first. How about that?
Now
great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Jones is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds, it's 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joey Rickard.
Joey
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that missed.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks
Now
razor
batting.
sharp from what I can
The
tell, so
difficult.
I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Tyler Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Puig on third with 2 out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now here's a swing by Pence and a ball hit well out to deep left field. It's out of here. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence, number 31 for him on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now that.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Demerit will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Tigers 1. Striding into the box, Travis Demerit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Demerit, originally from New York State. He's a second-year big leaguer. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cameron Maben comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cueto will go to first, and he's back in standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Sandoval over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Cueto pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Well hit to right. The 3-1. Bounce to first. There's Sandoval on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 5-1. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Sandoval.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away.
Now back,
Joey Bart will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Brandon Phillips, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, now Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 8 and the Tigers 1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Down, ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
3-0 to him now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Phillips for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as they are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Dawa Lugo. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
Liner toward right center. Rickard's got it to retire the side. Tigers are shut down there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Hunter Pence. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at that when he went deep.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Count is 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. 1 there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So no hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. So striding in, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Romine.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Digging in, Jacoby Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Now batting,
look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Demaret.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Demaret. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1.
No strike.
Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And Phillips is having some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
1-1.
Ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted into center field. Rickard's got it to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Joey Bart, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.
Up next
Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Mercer dives. What a stop. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Giants on top, 8-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Cameron Maven, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cabrera brings in a batting average resting just under 30, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Standing in, Austin Romine. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two and 0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Longoria's got it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johnny Cueto earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.